Hello folks, hope you're well. Got another Play It Now for you today. We're going to be looking at Typhoons by Royal Blood. This is the brand new song from Royal Blood. In fact, I think it came out last week. I had a couple of tab requests over the weekend, so I thought I'd do a video. It's got sort of a disco rock vibe to it, and it's a lot of fun to play. Some things to look out for. I think you've got to be super precise with your plectrum and make sure that you're locked in with the drums. And the part itself moves all over the neck of the guitar. I watched a live performance and I'm pretty sure that's how he's doing it, but obviously if you find an easier way to play it, you can do that. It's important to remember that a large part of the Royal Blood sound is the sound of his bass guitar. It's distorted, it's got that octave thing going on. If you want me to do a video on how I got close, at least, to his sound, then let me know in the comments. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, so the first thing is that the guitar is in drop C sharp. So we've got a C sharp on the bottom, although we never actually use that string. We've got a G sharp, a C sharp, and an F sharp. I'm using a plectrum all the way through the song, and it is a key part of the sound, I think. We're going to break it down into the 4 sections. So there's going to be 4 separate bass parts. There's a verse part, a pre-chorus, a chorus, and then a big riff after the chorus. Let's go from the top. The verse part starts on the open D string, so I'll just play it really slowly for you to begin with. I've got my third finger ready to press down at the 15th fret of the D string, and then we're also going to use the 12th fret. Easy enough. Then you've got this little bit. So we've got 2 mute notes, and I'm just touching the strings there. I'm not actually pressing down to get that effect. And I'm doing a hammer from 10 to 12, and then a further 2 picks. And I'm repeating that twice. So you get this. That riff gets repeated a bunch of times, and that is the introduction as well. Next up, the pre-chorus. All on the D string. We start this at the 5th fret. And we're just playing 8th notes. So 8 of them all together. On our 5th fret. Another 8 on the 3rd fret. And then we do 2 bars worth on our open D. I should add on the record, the low end seems to drop out here. But if you watch the live version, he's definitely playing, and I'm pretty sure this is what he's doing. When we get to the end of this section, we do this. As normal. And then a stop. Onto the chorus. The chorus actually starts with a little lead in, using the same lick that we did in the intro or the verse section. That's this thing. And we're going to lead straight into our chorus at that point. Coming out of our pre-chorus, it's going to sound like this. So again, that's pretty quick, and you've really got to be ready for that chorus. Once we've done that lead in, we're going to jump straight to the 13th fret of our A string and learn the first of 2 sequences that make up the chorus. So rhythmically, this is going to be quite tricky for me to describe. I would suggest just watching this, and if you need to rewind and play along, feel free to do that. We start at the 13th fret, and we're going 13, 12, 10, 8, like so. Then you've got this lick, which is 8, 10, 7 on the D, back to 10 on the A. Then this is the fun bit. He hits the open G string, moves all the way down here, and then goes 3, 2, 0, 0, 3, 2, 0, like that. So I know there's a lot going on there, but let me just play that really slowly for you from the lead in. Cool, there we go. part 2 of the chorus starts much the same as part 1. So we're up at 13 again. So far, so good. And here's the change. We're not moving all the way down to the root position here. We're going to do this lick. Which is between the 5th and the 7th fret on the D and the G string. Of course, I'm saying D and G, but remember that all of these are dropped. So, you know, this is the C sharp string really and the F sharp string. So I'll just play that second line. Now, like the first half of the chorus, we end on the D string, and you've got to be ready to either jump back here to do a double chorus, or the next section starts on the D string at the 3rd fret. So let me just play through that whole chorus really slowly for you. So I know there's a lot to take in there, but as I said, if you need to rewind, feel free to do that. The key thing to remember here is to really practice changing between the strings. There's a lot of movement across the strings, and as I said at the beginning, if you want to just switch it up and play some of the notes in a different position on the neck, that's obviously fine as well. The final section of the song is again on the D string. We start at the 3rd fret and we go 3, 4, 5, and then there's a little more movement as we go to 6, then to 7, and then we've got this lick, 10, 11, 12 on the D string. Let me just put that together so you can hear it rhythmically. So that's part 1. The second part of that is much the same, apart from the fact that we've got this fill at the end of the phrase rather than the 10, 11, 12 one. So let me put this together for you. Like so. The whole riff then says like this. So once you've practiced all of the sections of the song, my tip would be to put the song on, listen through it and see where they all fit and how many times you need to do them. I've got a tab for all the bits we've done today, so let me know if you want to see that. I'll post it below. Typhoons by Royal Blood, done. I hope you have fun with this. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep playing.